Okay, here's all the cards. Double deck, blackjack. Dealer stands on all 17s, no surrender. Play by basic strategy. Flat betting versus the Martingale Betting System. Flat better on this side starts with 50 chips. We'll bet 2 chips per hand. The Martingale on this side starts with 100 chips. Starts with a base bet of 1 chip. Doubles that bet on every loss. On a win, drops back down to a single chip. I guess I should actually say the Martingale doesn't necessarily double the bet on a loss, but the next bet is a double of its accumulated losses since the last win. Does that make sense? You'll see it as we go. Especially, it'll make more sense, especially if we get to a loss on a double down or a split hand. Anyways, table max 100 chips. Obviously, table minimum is a single chip. That works out to the same setup as a $5 table with a $500 limit. Pretty common. I don't think you see too many $500 tables with a $1,000 limit. Only once so far in these experiments have we seen the Martingale totally bust out. I think just the majority of the time, if not every time, I'll go back and review, but Martingale ends up in a better position. Now, I need to do a summary to see whether or not when the Martingale did bust out and lost all 100 chips, did the gains, did on the other examples, would those have been covered, or would those have covered the loss? So let me stack these up. All right, I cut those already. We're going to do 3 shoes, 10 hands per shoe, so that's 30 hands. Not quite, probably as many as you would get out of a shoe, of like a 6-deck shoe. That's probably closer to 40, but it's good for now. And so here we go. 2 for the flat better, a start of a single chip for Martingale. Pair of jacks, stands 6, 9, 18. Oops. A lot of sequence there. That's okay. Alright. Next hand. Pair of 8s. Pair of 8s you always split. This side first, 10, takes another card, 20. Now this one, 18, it's going to stay. I forgot to check for blackjack, but it's not there. 13, 19. That's a win, and that's a loss. So, that one loses, and that one wins. Doesn't really matter for the flat better because he's always going to keep betting the same. But it works out to a push. So in a push, Martingale repeats the bet. So single chip. 14 to a 4 stands 12, 21. So with that loss, Martingale moves up to 2. There you go. Blackjack. Pays 3 to 2. Hopefully you aren't forced to play at a 6 to 5 table, which is becoming more and more common with these low limit tables. I've played them. I haven't yet seen a revised strategy for how to try to overcome that deficit. A 9 to a 2 is a double down. 19, 6, 16, dealer breasts, 26. Anyway, so on that 6 to 5 blackjack, I have not done any, mathematical analysis. I would leave that up to someone like the Wizard of Odds. Sometimes you have to play it because maybe you can't find another seat. You don't feel like playing another game. Let's see. I need a little change. Hold on. That quarter there represents, you know what, I should have really checked. Okay. It represents a half a chip. So that's your 3 to 2 payout. So what I do, and it's obviously doesn't happen all that often, 20 stands, 18 is, that's the one that if I'm showing a blackjack and the dealer's showing an ace on a 6 to 5 table, I just take even odds, or even money, I should say, because it's just not worth it to get that extra 6 to 5 payout at that point. Just take the sure thing. Is that statistically accurate? I don't know. Double down, 16. 4, 14, 19. Alright, so that was a single chip bet with a double down. Martingale lost 2 on that hand, meaning he needs to make up those 2 plus 1 bet unit. So it's a bet of 3. 10 to a 2 is double down. Single card, 15. 12. 17. So it's a loss of 6 on top of the loss of 2, so that's 8. So this is a bet of 9. I'm getting the reds. Bet of 9. Is that right? Yeah, bet of 9. So yeah, you're not just going to double. Oh, because that was a double down. Yeah, so now it gets really funky. So I am actually keeping the running total, or the running loss of the Martingale chips over here. Help me not get confused. Okay, so bet of 9, bet of 2. This is the last hand in this shoe. Oh, it's really going to make things complicated, huh? Pair of 4s. Is a split. That one's there. That one's there. This one first. 9. Huh. This is why I keep track on the side over here. A 9, yeah, to a 5. That's a double down. Need more chips. Okay. Double down there. Oops, sorry, wrong side. Over there. Single card. Boom. 16. Now this one. 10. Guess what? Double down again. Single card. 15. Need 8 or more. Need 7 or more. Too many. Okay. Well, at least I don't have to figure out the running total for the Martingale, because if that were a loss. All right, let's get the flat better out of the way first. So he's there, and there, and there, and there. All right, just because I'm kind of running out of white chips. All right, so it says 9 times 4. Can I do it that way? Is that okay with you? 9 times 4 is, well, I don't count that high in this game. It's 36. So I'm going to give you 40 and take back 4, right? Isn't that nice? There you go. Now you can get on that losing streak and push the table limit. Just kidding. Well, it doesn't really matter. This is just an experiment. Don't take it personally. And that was the last hand of the first shoe. Both sides are up. Let's see, both hand 90, 120, 136 and a half for Martingale, and 12 for the flat better. So Martingale's has a 3-time gain over the flat right now. So it'd be what? 36 on a $5 table, it's $180. 12 is $60. And I don't know. I mean, I think if you're playing Martingale and you get a nice big hit like that, where you got splits and doubles and all that fun stuff, and you make that win and now you're up $180, I don't know, walk away for a little while, come back fresh. But, you know, you do what you want to do. You go ahead and double down on 20 to a 10. You've seen it done before, I bet. You play enough. You play enough, people do enough crazy things. Talking too much. I don't know where I am in the shuffle. So I'll do it one more time, just for good measure. What do? I strip, riffle, box from the bottom, riffle, box from the top, riffle, riffle again, cut. All right, back to a single chip. Ace 5 to a 2 just takes a card. 16, 3, 13, 17. Martingale going to 2. Check. 19. 19 push. That stays the same. 17 to a 3 hits. 12. 21. Loss of 2 means a bet of 4. 15 to a 3 stands. 12. 19. Loss of 4 means a bet of 8. $12 takes a card. 15 hits. 25 too many. 16. Loss of 8 moves up to a bet of 16. 20 stands. 16. 21. Loss of 16. Moves up to a bet of 32. $12. Takes a card. 16. If you're counting, you may not want to take it, but we're playing straight basic strategy here. 16. 22. 10. 30. A loss of 32. Makes for a bet of 64. Anything past this, you're going to hit the table limit, leaving you with 9.5. So, kind of really need this one. 7 to a 3 takes a card. 17. 8. 19. Flat bet stays at 2. The Martingale is unable to double at this point. Would only be able to bet 100 chips anyways, which would be $500 on a $500, minimum $500 table. But the Martingale will go all in 9.5. Here we go. 14 to a 2 stands. 12. 18. And just like that, Martingale is gone. One hand left in the shoe. We're going to do what we did yesterday. We're going to throw out a joker. And we're going to restake the Martingale for another 100 chips. So, second time this has happened. What are we going to bet Martingale at? He just lost 9.5. Well, and he would have been at the over the limit. So, what did I do? You know what? Yeah, yesterday when this happened, I started Martingale all over. You might want to say, well, he should come back in at, table max, try to get it back, but I don't know. If you don't like my decision here, then let us know in the comments. But that's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna start fresh, like that guy busted out, or you busted out, and you came back to the table fresh. And we'll see. So that's your marker. That's all there. Okay. 2 and 1, last hand of the second shoe. 19, 18. Oh, there you go. Small consolation. Shuffle. Martingale will return with a bet of 1 chip. He's up 1 after being staked, so he's really only down 99. Flat better's down 2 chips. I'm pretty sure that the Martingale has not made enough to cover busting out twice. Pretty sure, but I got it. Like I said, I'm going to do a summary, and then we'll know. But right there, you see again, if you watch yesterday's, I'm pretty sure it's the double deck game, Martingale busted out in the first shoe. That is the risk. That while you may make money in the short term, you stand to lose big. Where am I at? One more riffle. Alright. Third shoe, last shoe, 10 hands, bet of 2, bet of 1, flat betting versus Martingale. 19 stands. 19 push. An ace-5 to a 2 just takes a card. 21. 3, 13. 13. 23. Oops. There and there. Single chip bet for Martingale. 20 stands to a 6. 10. 13. 23. Dealer bust. I know what you're thinking. If Martingale had bet the table limit, he would have gotten all his money back. But he could have lost. Would have simply doubled his loss. He'd be playing a game of catch-up there. That'd probably be pretty hard to overcome. Double down, one card. 19. 8. 15. 24. Martingale stays at single chip. 13 to a 9 takes a hit. 15 hits. 18. 17. We're halfway through the last shoe. Just pretend they told you the casino's closing or your table's closing. An ace 2 to a 4, according to basic strategy, is a hit. 18. No way you're hitting that. Yeah, no, okay. Just making sure. Why do I have to check that? I don't know. Because it's a soft 18, and you can't double anymore. 12. 16. 25. Here, give me some change, you. Four hands to go. $20 stands. 20 push. Again. 14 to a 6 stands. 12. 15. Too many. Last two hands. 15 hits. 19. 18. Last hand. $20 stands. Come here. 14. 16, 20, push. And that's it. That's 30 hands. Let's see. I can tell you, Flatbetter definitely beat Martingale since Martingale busted out. But even so, flat betting did all right. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40. 50, 60, 4. So up 14 or 7 bets. Martingale here. Let's see what he ends up with. 4, 5, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Keep it over there. 109. So we got 9 back. It's got this $500 debt. So it ends up down 91. If that was $5 table, that's $405. What did I say? This guy was up 14. So that would be $70. All right. So flat betting wins. Thanks for watching.